Chamorro Jiu-Jitsu black belt Bryant Chamurai Pangilinan competed in the Marianas Open and held a couple of seminars this week. Pangilinan is Guam's first world grappling medalist and holds a long list of grappling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu accomplishments to include three-time champion at the No-Gi Worlds, No-Gi Pan Am Championship, triple gold in Chicago for Gi and No-Gi, and he also won the Asian Open in Japan, and he was a runner-up at the Nationals 3 times and a silver medalist at the Euro Open in Rome. So, no shortage of national and international experience for Pangilinan, who wanted his seminar to go back to BJJ basics.
Definitely going to stress the importance of the grip and how to use your grips properly. Not to mention the guard. I think it's one of the most underplayed pieces that guys kind of don't use enough. They revert to top games and try to pass, but just knowing the basics of learning how to fight from your back and what jiu-jitsu is all about.
Pangilinan, a first-degree black belt, has been in BJJ for 13 years and opened his school in Cali with nearly 200 students. He says he notices the trend of grappling and BJJ athletes going off the mat to fine-tune their bodies.
You have to go beyond just the mat. Guys these days, as low as like white belt and even at the kids levels, they're training and working out like professional athletes. And I think if you're going to compete at any level, taking it serious and knowing that you give all that you can into the efforts of the technique, why not do so for physical preparation?
Pangilinan says mental prep is just as important as physical preparations, and surprisingly, he says time off from jiu-jitsu can help make your ground game more on point.
Knowing how to shut off and walk away from the mat and leave it there and do other things to explore your mind. I do a lot of things outside of jiu-jitsu to take me away, simply because I hate bombarding my brain with too much jiu-jitsu. So I try and do things outside of the whole realm of just the mats and whatnot to actually help me better myself.
And having seen top-notch BJJ and grappling competitors around the globe, now that he's home, Pangilinan says Guam grapplers are ready for the world.
These guys are ready. Even though they're here in a small island, jiu-jitsu here is rich, and so I think the development of it all and the evolution of it all is helping. Even though they're not going outside of the island to compete and whatnot, they're actually ready. It's just a matter of them getting there.
3-on-3 hoops for a great cause this weekend at the Santa Ana basketball court in Dededo. Saturday, 8:30 to 3. It's the Fade Away from Violence, bringing unity within the community 3-on-3 youth hoops tourney, sponsored by the Guam Police Department Women's Advisory Network. Now, Officer Harry Lee Matsumoto took a break from cleaning up the streets to clean up the court in Santa Ana over the weekend to help prep for the upcoming tournament.
It's a good thing that the neighborhood kids are actually taking pride in their area and embracing the facility that they have here.
Matsumoto aiming to have this outreach make valuable inroads in the Dededo community to help foster a closer relationship between the youth and those serving and protecting them. Good on you, officer.
We want to bring unity within our community here in the Santa Ana subdivision in Dededo.
Now, for more information and to register for the tournament, call 475-8560. Now, the tournament, once again, bringing unity within the community, Saturday, 8:30 to 3 p.m. Bud Light Women's Tackle Football League action now from the University of Guam Field. It's the Raiders battling the Lady Falcons in a great defensive game. Brandy Potter, Raiders running things to the left-hand side for the big gain and first down. Again to the left, this time for a touchdown, and the game's only score, the 2-point conversion. Wait for it. Yep. To the left. Good for the 8-0 win. Lady Falcons, Christy Mendiola, gritty run here for a good gain. In other games, defending champs Team Legacy open in a can of whoop aerosol on Steel Blazers 36-6. Island Stunners 22-zip over the Tough Chicks, and Sindalu 14-0 over the Saints. The top-ranked teams in the 2016 Bud Light Women's Soccer League booked their tickets to the championship match set to kick off 7 o'clock Sunday at the GFA National Training Center. Number 1 ranked Personal Finance Center Lady Crushers taking on the number 2 Lady Rovers after the teams defeated the Isla Paint and Roofing Supply Lady Strikers and Hyundai, respectively, in the league's semifinal matches April 17th. The consolation match to determine the league's third-place team between Hyundai and the Lady Strikers kicks off at 5 p.m. before the championship match.